Hey, what is up, my dudes? It's your pal Septic Siren back with a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about some updates and how I got kicked out of school, so stay tuned. So basically, if you don't know, or if you don't follow any of my social media, I was kicked out of school for the entire rest of the year until junior year, and this is pretty much the reason why. I didn't even know that that was a Columbine meme 1. Like, I've never looked into that incident, and I don't know, one of my friends shared that with me on like Snapchat or something, and I thought that it was funny, and then I posted it on my Instagram, and then some pussy ass snitch bitch went up to their mommy. Look, mommy, look at what this girl from my school posted. Oh my god, you gotta call the principal. She's probably gonna shoot down the school now. So then the principal called me and my mom into school, and there was like this, it was very intense. Like, they had like all these papers, and there was a cop there and everything, and they were just like writing down everything I said, and you know, basically they think that I'm a school shooter now. Great. Well, also, it wasn't just the meme. The meme is what made it a lot more serious, but I did post a rant on this kid. And this kid who I was ranting about, he's always been so rude to me. I don't want to get into it, but this kid has just bullied me all my life. He's always brought me down. He's always gone out of his way to bully me and bring me down, and this kid has basically taken away all the pride and dignity I've felt with myself, and he is kind of the reason why I've been really depressed all year, is because of this kid, and I really don't want to get into it. But I thought that he pushed me, and so I really overreacted and wrote this rant about him, and it was very vulgar and very brutal. I don't really want to post it because I don't need any more trouble in my life. So yeah, some stupid little snitch bitch tattled on me, and now I'm doing homeschooling for the rest of the year, which is great. And you know, I really am excited to have this opportunity because I think that I really need this break from school, because I've been going through psychosis and really bad social anxiety for most of the year. Most of my sophomore year. I know it's been about like 4 months or something around that. 6 months. Not 6 months. It's gotta be about like 4 months I've been in school already, and it's already been so bad for me. Like, the people at my school just make it so much harder to deal with my anxiety, my depression, my psychosis, and everything. And it just got to a point where I just couldn't take it anymore, but thank God I can do homeschooling now. I get to isolate myself and really focus on my flaws, and I get to focus on being less spiteful, because if you know me, I am a very spiteful person. I'm very vulgar. I'm very intensely hateful. Like, I think that I hate more things in this world than I like, and that's a really big problem. Like, I'm just all around a very negative person. You would know that if you follow me on any of my social media as well. I'm very angsty, and I really don't like it because it's kind of embarrassing to look back on. And I think that just being around people just really fuels the hate even more. It just kept adding more fuel to the fire. Like, I have been stolen from, I have been used multiple times, I've been replaced, I've been bullied, I've been harassed, and it sucks, especially when you have no friends and you have nobody who really cares about you. That's the really big thing, is that just nobody cares. Nobody really cares about me, and that just really hurts. It really hurts when you get replaced, especially, there's this one girl I used to be friends with. I remember once she asked if I could smoke her up or something, and so I did, and she totally used me for that. She also stole $45 from me and smoked this eighth that she was gonna get me, which is kind of my fault, because if you're going to buy weed or any kind of drug, I don't care really, don't give your money to someone to get it for you, because that will happen. I'm just really done with all of the stoners at my school. They're terrible people. They're absolutely terrible, disgusting, elitist, fucking cunts. And this girl, okay, you know my name's Liz, right? Okay. There was this other Liz in my class that just moved in from a neighboring school. So she, this girl, I'm gonna call her Cecilia. Cecilia, the one who stole my money and my weed, she totally stopped talking to me. She said, oh, I'm going to pay you back. Oh, this other girl has it. I didn't, smoke any of it or anything. This other girl has it. She probably did. And I'm like, bitch, I know you're lying. I didn't trust this girl from day one. And, every time I saw her in the hallway, it just made my blood boil. And she was in my history class, too. And so was this other Liz. And, this other Liz, she right away became really popular. And everybody loved her. And since I was, the first Liz, everybody would, have this nickname for her. They called her, Liz Fizz, Lipton Juice, or whatever. And, they all treated her oh my god, you're so adorable, Fizzy Lizzy, whatever, fuck. And, it just really hurts when people who pretend to care about you, this girl, Cecilia, she thought, she really tried to manipulate me and make it seem like she cared about me, and, oh yeah, we tight dog, and she, talked like she was, this black, gangster kind of wigger girl. It's oh my god, shut up. And she'd always stare at me in class when she's fucked up. And she never talked to me again. She always talked to the other Liz, so it's just kind of I've been replaced, and it really fucking hurts. So there was that, and that really added fuel to the fire. And I've been stolen from multiple times, and then I'm just I'm fucking done with all the stoners here. I just really want to not smoke anymore. I just don't want to be one of those people. The thing is about my school especially is people smoke weed to look cool. They smoke weed to look like hot shit. And the people who do smoke think they're hot shit. They think they're better than everyone else. And they think that, oh my god, yeah, we're such party people. 420. One, it's so cancerous. You are a terrible representation to your generation. I'm the grunge stoner, except I'm more of a hippie. Okay, enough talking about stoners and all that. We've moved past that. We all know that stoners these days suck. Party boy jocks at my school. There's this one kid, and I've talked about him here before, and his name is Zach. All my teachers really find him hard to deal with. He's one of those really troubled kind of kids. Every time we take a test, every time the teacher is teaching something and I'm trying to pay attention, he cannot shut his fucking mouth for 1 second. He can't. It's impossible for this kid. He is just a bully. And I'd see him with his little freshman girlfriend that he's totally using for sex. Standing in a corner in the middle of class. While I was walking past them, they were just making out. And it was just the classic, stereotypical horror movie couple that gets killed first. They're literally that movie couple that will get murdered first in a horror movie. I swear. I walk past them, and then I'm get a room. Seriously, PDA in my school is disgusting. There are people who get fingered in the hallway. There are people who get molested in the hallway. There are people, and, okay, I'm walking to art, okay, and on each side of the door, there are two couples making out. That is so disgusting. And you can hear their lips smacking and their tongues and everything. It is so disgusting. Oh my god, I wanted to vomit. I literally wanted to vomit. It is so disgusting. And I don't get why people feel the need to show off the fact that you are dating someone when you're just gonna break up with them in 2 months. Honey, you don't look cool. You don't look cute. You look like a fucking slut. I try to be as empathetic and understanding as possible. The people at my school are so shallow and insecure. They use each other. And I live in the middle of ass fuck nowhere. And my school is literally, I'm not even kidding. I kid you not, my school is surrounded by multiple cornfields. It's very small, population of like 500 or so, maybe less. I don't really know, but it's just a very, very small school. And when you live in a small town, you live in like small population, small school, whatever, you don't get that big of a variety of people. And it really sucks for someone like me, and it's like my goal to be different from everybody else, to be as different and as to myself as possible, because I cannot live with being somebody I'm not. I can't live with following trends. I can't live with being a sheep. And of course, when you're like that, people are going to make fun of you. And it's okay if people make fun of me, because I know that it's just your insecurities speak louder than your words to me, so. But now with online schooling, I don't have to see these people for like a year. And what's even better, okay? I might be moving to Georgia, and it's actually really exciting because this house that my parents are looking at, we're seriously considering moving to like Atlanta now, which is really great because one, we're going to be like moving to a suburb, and like the school that I'd be going to is a lot bigger, and you know, I just really want to start over, which is just amazing. This house is actually like a really, really nice house. And, you know, I'm just more people, a bigger school, maybe I'll actually find some people I can get along with. So yeah, basically that's how I got kicked out of school. My school thinks that I'm a Columbiner now. Yay! I hope you guys have a great weekend. This is your pal, Septic Siren, and stay metal.